Hey guys, and welcome to TTB, The True Brits, here with Ricky and Diddy is alongside me as well. And I wanted to start this channel to give you guys some insight onto the latest games and whatnot with the gaming industry being such a big thing. We've also got news about upcoming games, as well as some deals of the week and whatnot. But this week we've got a review of Infamous 2. So we're going to get that going straight away, and like I said, every week we're going to bang out some new videos and also have some gameplay. I mean, we've got Uncharted 3 coming out with the beta this week, so we're going to put that in there as well. But we're going to start off with the Infamous 2 review, and the first thing we're going to talk about is the presentation, and Diddy's going to get that started off.
Yep, welcome guys to our new channel. It's if you're watching this video, I thank you. And onto the presentation. So the presentation of Infamous 2, it's got a great cartoony look. It has a unique style that isn't there in most games, and it fine-tunes the game out well. So I'm gonna give that a 9.
All right, good stuff. So yeah, very solid presentation. The HUD, the menu system, and everything. Very quick loading times. I mean, Diddy yourself, the loading times are real quick, and you know, it's straight into the gameplay. So I'm loving that. So yeah, overall presentation is the same as the first one. Thoroughly enjoyed it, so we'd have to give that 9 apiece as well. When it comes to sound, obviously the sound of the game is important, and I have a pair of DPX 21s, so I'm able to get the full, you know, surround sound effect, and I think the sound's great on this game. They added a background soundtrack as well for when you're running around in the huge map, so that really adds some more, you know, atmosphere in there. And obviously you have the lightning effects, and the voice acting's great. I really do love the new Cole. He sounds fantastic. So sound-wise, brilliant. I would also give that a 9 as well. So yeah, solid on the sound.
Yeah, the sound is definitely very good. The new Cole voice fits him much more than the first one, I think, and it has that. He either can go with the gritty one or the good side. The sounds of the abilities is good. It has unique ones. Each one has a unique sound. And overall it's great, so a 9.5 from me.
Alright, good stuff. Alright, so move on to graphics, obviously very important in any kind of game. And Infamous 2 certainly doesn't disappoint in that part. It's certainly, you know, it's not an Uncharted look-alike. I'm going to play that Uncharted 2 yesterday, and that still is one of the best console games around. But it is very nice. The color palette is done really well this time around. Infamous 1 was a little bit bland, a little bit, you know, boring, kind of, but this one there's more vibrancy, there's more color, and graphically it's a great looking game. I mean, Cole himself has some great animations. You know, you can do backflips, somersaults and whatnot, and the climbing as well is fantastically done. So graphically I'd have to give this game a solid 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah, the graphics, obviously they're not up to Killzone or something around there, but they do have their own unique style, and that's what makes it such a good graphically game. I mean, the cartoony look fits in with the superhero role. There's many environments. You've got the water, you've got the jungle, which I think they did a great job with. So I'm going to have to give it a 9.
Alright, 9 out of 10 there from Diddy. And lastly, the gameplay, obviously meat and veg of any game. And Infamous 2, you know, is very much the same as the first one, gameplay-wise. I mean, you really can't fault it. It's fun. I mean, I think that's the main thing. The gameplay in this is just so fun to mess around with. I mean, GTA is a great game, you know, Saints Row is a great game and all them, but Infamous 2, adding the powers and the abilities that he has, and trust me, you get some crazy abilities in this game, it really does make the game super fun. And along with fun gameplay, you know, you've got tons of side missions, you've got tons of collectibles to get, unlocking new powers. You can also play an evil and a good side to the game. I completed the evil one myself. Diddy did the good side, and I'm starting my second playthrough now. And I'm getting a feel for both of the powers. Both have their pros and cons, but I think Sucker Punch did a great job of just, you know, tuning the powers, adding more. And the good thing about this game is the fact that you get the powers from the previous one straight off the bat. So you're able to use your thrusters to gargle across the map, and then obviously you get the upgraded ones later on, so you can do more stuff with them. But overall, gameplay on this game is fantastic. It really is, for me, one of the best games of this of the year, no doubt. And I'd have to give it a solid 10 out of 10.
Yeah, gameplay is one of the biggest points of Infamous. There's a huge amount of abilities. both good and evil. Each has their own unique ones, which is a nice touch. I think Sucker Punch did a great job of making it fun, and you don't die too quick. I think that's a big point. The fact that
Unless
you
you're
can...
on hard, mate.
Well, yeah, unless you're on hard, obviously. But the fact that you can just go up, there's so many things, so many electrical outlets to get your health back, that I think they did a great job with integrating that. And solid gameplay. I'm going to give it a 10 as well.
Alright, so final thoughts from Diddy and myself. We're going to give you now, every time, we're going to do a rent or buy, and then we're going to give you our overall scores, and then mix them together. So for me, I mean, this is a buy, isn't it? I mean, there's no doubt about it. Unless you really are, a little bit skint on the old money front, and you're just looking to rent it. You can complete it in, maybe a day or two if you just play the story missions. But like I said, you're missing out on playing the side missions, unlocking, because you do get XP with everything you do. Even if it's just saving a civilian, you will get some XP to get some new powers. So definitely a buy for me. I spent $60 on it, or 64, whatever it is, and certainly do not regret it in the slightest. So for me, it's a rent, and it's a solid 9.5 out of 10. It is a must-have for me this year, and just super.
Yep, I mean, one of my favourite games of this year so far. It's got so much gameplay in there, you can't not buy it pretty much. I mean, you've got side missions, you've got the online side missions that you can play other people's ones. You can even make your own missions if you really want to with the editor that they have in there, which is pretty extensive.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that.
No, we didn't talk. But overall, the game just has so much replay value. You're going to get a lot out of the game. There's so much fun facts to it. And I'm going to give it a 9.5 and a buy. Definitely.
Alright, so there you go. Me and Diddy, first review of this channel, and we certainly have to say that Infamous 2 is one hell of a game. Alright, so we're going to move on to some demos that we played this week. There's on the PS Store. Mostly this channel we're going to be talking about PS3 games and PC games. I don't have a 360 myself. I mean, maybe I'll get one in the future. So we can't really talk too much about that. But we will be doing a lot of stuff about the PS Store and whatnot. And this week we got to play a game, Diddy. Which was that?
Sonic. The new Sonic game, which is out on PSN. Sonic Generations, I believe.
Yeah, so, everyone got to get a chance to play that. And, your thoughts on that, Diddy? Because it was certainly, it's an interesting take to the way they've done it.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I would have liked to see in the demo was the 3D, the behind the head third person view that they have been showing, where you can play behind him. But I think they did a great job they put the camera angle in a bit from the last games, and you can see the details that they've added to the background. I think they did a great job with it.
Yeah, I mean, they've got the graphics spot on. They look really nice, so colourful and vibrant. And obviously you've got that Sonic the Hedgehog soundtrack. You won't be able to hear it because we've muted the sound. But I mean, they've made it pretty quick as well. They've certainly speeded it up a little bit from the original. And I think it's probably the best original. They've tried to get close to the original as they possibly can. I mean, it's 15 years since the proper Sonic came out, or 20 years or whatever it is. And I mean, that was great fun. Everyone enjoyed it. But I think it was a great game. I certainly check it out. It is about 700 meg, which is a lot for only one level. You only get to play on Green Hill. And like Diddy said, unfortunately they haven't got the 3D version for you to play, which would have been nice. But it's certainly looking very nice. And apart from that, this week there really wasn't any other demos.
No, not really.
So we can't really talk too much about anything else. But there is a bunch of demos that have just come out, so we're going to be playing them. Did you see some of them?
Yeah, we've got Beyond Good and Evil, the HD version. There's a demo out for that. We got the new Uncharted 3 beta, of course. I'm not sure what are the other ones, you know?
Nukem.
Oh yeah, we got the Duke Nukem Forever one that's out, which give a good bang at that one. See how that's come out on the PS3.
So yeah, stay tuned for that, guys. Next week we'll be whipping out lots of demos and gameplay. Obviously I can't show you guys trailers and stuff due to copyright, and I don't want to get screwed and all that. But anyway, we're going to move on to some news here. Let you guys know what's been happening this week. So first of all, back to Infamous 2. You can buy it somewhere else, did he?
Yep, you can. If you want to, you can get Infamous 2 on the PSN. It will be coming there, so you can download it.
Well, how big is that? It's pretty big.
Obviously, it's going to be a
I'm not
huge
sure.
game, so I mean, I prefer getting discs, but it's up to you. If you want it on your PSN, then give that a bang.
Absolutely. Also, a Brink, for those of you who have bought that. We did buy it, didn't we, Diddy? But we kind of traded. We did trade it in. We did say the game was good fun, but we did trade Brink in, unfortunately. But it is a good game, and patches will come out and fix some of the issues. But the new DLC will be free next month. For the first month, it's going to be free. So obviously, whoever published that, I can't remember now, but they're whipping that out for free. So that's some good stuff.
We also have hundreds of hours content promised to Skyrim.
Not really a surprise there, is it?
Which we did see at E3. Looks like a fantastic game. Personally, one of my favourites of E3. Just has loads of content.
So yeah, that one's going to be a big hit. Obviously, Uncharted 3 beta is now out, and it's going to be huge. I think a lot of people are pretty sure this is going to be a big game. For those of you who don't know much about it, it comes included with 9 game modes. There's a whole bunch of co-op in there as well. It's got 2 maps. One of them's an airport or an airline thing where you're kind of moving. It's almost like the Killzone 3 train one. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. And also you get a whole bunch of unlockables. It's actually really deep. It's not just a crappy little beta. It's really quite a deep one.
And there's also the bonuses in there.
And there's bonuses for different stuff. So looking forward to that.
We've got Kenshi arrives in Mortal Kombat next week, which I'm guessing is a new character. We haven't played Mortal Kombat ourselves, but does look like a good game overall. So.
Absolutely, and finally, Facebook has hired GeoHot,
the hacker.
The hacker,
The
infamous hacker is going to Facebook. They've hired him, so that's very strange. And lastly, we've got some. Diddy's going to tell you about information about joining a contest if you want to win some Dark Souls stuff.
Yeah, they have got a contest going on with Dark Souls, which is 10 winners. They win a Dark Souls game. The director, obviously. And the final 3 winners see a design in Dark Souls universe and limited game edition plus name in credits. So
yeah, so you will get basically what Diddy's saying. Didn't do a very good job. You get 10 winners will win Dark Souls, and that will be signed by the director, Hidetaka Miyazaki. And then the final 3 winners will see their design in the game itself, which is pretty sweet. You'll also get the limited edition, and your name will be in the credits at the end of the game. So that's pretty sweet. And to get into this competition, what you need to do is become a fan on the official Dark Souls Facebook page, so head over there and check that out. Download the Blank Shield templates, create up to 3 original masterpieces of heraldic design, and then submit your finished designs via Facebook on or before July 13th next month, and the final designs will be decided on July 28th. So there you go. So that's all the news this week. I've only got a couple of minutes left, so we're going to quickly go through some of the just some deals of the week, basically. Best Buy throwing in a $30 gift card with a Wii Sports Resort console bundle and a free copy of UFC Undisputed 2010 with the purchase of UFC Trainer. You'll also get an extra 25% credit when trading in games towards the purchase of Resident Evil Mercenaries at GameStop. Kmart includes a $50 gift card with the Call of Duty Black Ops 160 gig PS3 bundle. And you can also additionally buy any PS3 console, get 2 select greatest hit games for free, so that's always a nice deal. And then finally,
Target supplies a $10 gift card with all versions of Cars 2, upcoming amazing game we can't wait for there. Toys R Us drops select 3DS games to $6.50.99 or $16, sir.
So there you go.
Not bad.
All right, guys. Well, that wraps it up for this week. We're pushing it right up to the 50-minute mark. But I just want to, please check out this channel again. We're going to be doing more videos every single week. Big props to Kingpin 326 who let me borrow his video here of him going 113 to 17 or something, absolutely destroying the opposition. But please subscribe, thumbs up, enjoy it, like it. That's me, Ricky.
Yep, and me, Diddy.
We're peacing out. See you guys next time.